This is bamboo mushroom.
Okay.
She's the mushroom queen.
And this is another one.
Me, I can't eat this thing, honestly.
So we are at OPC, and they are going to set up their spawn lab very soon. you see that the spawn lab, they have already brought their mattress to be sleeping here. Can you imagine? So this is their still airflow box. Yep. A light here, and then they use this hair blower, or is it hair dryer, to pre-heat the still air box before they start the process. And this is where they put their hands. So you know, some they put gloves here. They fix gloves here. So when you are working, your hands enters the gloves, not your bare hands. Yeah. And this one, will it remain there till you are done working?
So what happens is that we'll first turn on the warm air.
Yeah.
Thinking that it will sterilize the box. And afterwards, we turn to the cold one. So this one can be on as you work.
Oh, okay.
So after the heating the space, like we allow it for about 30 minutes to cool down, the system cools down. And afterwards, the cold air start to come. So that one will be coming as you work.
As you work. Okay. But doesn't it blow off the alcohol lamp, like when you are working?
No. We don't use the alcohol
Lamp inside.
We have a system that has a bulb. So we'll just connect this one to the plug, and then we'll have the bulb on. So we have light in there as you work.
But that light produces heat or something?
That is why we have this.
Oh.
To kind of...
And when you are starting, do you clean the entire place
we clean
with alcohol?
Thoroughly. We clean thoroughly.
With alcohol. Oh, okay. So this is their truth. Rating in what? This one there, I need, is it German?
Yeah, it's German.
Yes, I need my German subscribers to...
When the time arises, we'll find a way of translating everything on here.
Oh, okay.
So that we can be able to...
So please, my German subscribers, kindly read it and interpret for me and send its English version at the comment section. Okay, so help me interpret it. And this is their detritus, their alcohol lamp, and then a small pressure cooker.
Which we are going to buy
Yeah, so we actually want the what's the name again? Autoclave. Yeah, so the autoclave, because they are going to be doing in large quantity, are going to train outgrowers, right? Yes, people in the community, and they will all depend on OPC for mushroom spawns, so they have to get a bigger one. And this is their surgical blade. And we have potato detritus agar. Yeah. So with this one, you dissolved 39.0 grams in 1000 ml. That is distilled water or purified water. You heat it to boil, and then you dissolve it a medium completely. Okay, so it's kind of, you put your water on fire, and then you add your this is already mixed PDA, so you don't add anything. You just get the measurements, put it on fire, dissolve it. When it's completely dissolved, then you allow it to cool down. So the sterilization is 121 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. And then you allow it to cool to 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. And then you dispense it into either your test tubes, bottles, or petri dish. And then you sterilize. And then we have this one too. So this too is agar from German, right? So they can either use the agar with the dextrose or use the ready mix. We have some gloves here. And then we'll be using Voltic as our distilled water or clean water. So I've been using Voltic for my own and it has been working. And we have our bottles here. So we are not going to use Petri dish. We are going to use the bottles because it's easy to control contamination. So after sterilization, there's no need for pouring, which will expose us to the risks of contamination. So we'll be using the bottle method after sterilization, no pouring. So we are going to transform this whole place into a beautiful mushroom lab, OPC mushroom lab. Yeah, so your comments are welcome. What do you think? Should we demarcate the room? Like how should it go about? Your comments are welcome. All my ecologists, you can drop your comments. Mushroom farmers, your comments are really welcome. Yeah. So we also create shells to accumulate the spawn, and then we get a table, a working area for everything. Yeah. I think I'm in love with this alcohol lamp. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Please, you can't have your office here. You know that?
Wow.
You can't have your office in the lab. You can't come here and be learning and be booking.
Sure. I'm moving on.
When you now go to it, let me see when you now come. It's mushroom. Oh, dry. I bet me they are baking. Well, the kakusi are much pa. Mushroom omelette. They are dressing mushroom. They do church channel in school. Just see. I can get to say, I bet not say a berry. What are kakusi on cheddar?
Yeah, sometimes yeah, maybe one.
It's very nice. Bags na chana. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. And your crown.
Evelyn.
Yeah. Who's calling?
Good morning.
Morning. I'm surprised that these bags are just 2 weeks. Like how? 3 weeks.
Like in the way they are coming.
Yeah. No.
Do you know where they were put?
Where?
They were put in that space. The canteen there.
Yeah.
Because they were not doing well here.
Well, okay.
So they were already exhausted from the incubation process. So they are not in a good shape.
Because like this one, you have to
Scrape.
hold the camera from me.
Is it a scraping thing?
So you have to get a plate. So after harvesting, This mushroom, it won't grow big again.
Yeah.
There is overwatering, so it's already soaked. So you have to remove all this. So as long as this hard layer is there, it finds it very difficult to fruit. So you need to get a small plate for this place. Then there should be a gap here for excess water. It didn't create it. There should always be a gap here for excess water to come out. All of this. So you have to get time and come and scrape the surface. So this one is contaminated. You have to remove it. If not, when you water and the water splash to
affect the other bugs.
it affects everything. Even the colonization is not encouraging.
Yeah, not all of them go to really well colonized.
This one, so there's contamination. All this hard fruit have to be removed. So when you get time, you do it.
Yeah, but Joe, so I say, let me didn't keep a pipe.
The fruiting is not encouraging. They are too small, and the way they are looking like they will not grow big.
No, I think the spawns were tired
Okay.
themselves when they had
You
to
see,
travel.
the length of here is very long. It means that they are moving towards the direction where there is light. So it makes the stem becomes very big. So
So
they
the
channel
energy-
on the stem,
Yeah.
and then the fruits, the canopy becomes very small.
Small.
So after harvesting, you always have to clear all these small pieces. You have what?
While we're struggling with these bugs, Christian mentioned bugs to you.
But no,
How is it eating the mushroom?
like he said, they were. Wow.
When we had it there,
Oh,
so
okay.
we built this ones, and then the bugs were being fruited in this one.
How?
We would arrange them in the box in this way, and then lean it on the wall.
Oh, okay. For how the farm is, I think getting insects to come here and eat mushroom is easy. But after the net, still, do they come?
No, the issue we had was rodents.
Oh, okay. They pierce through.
Yeah, that's
I
what-
see. Raccoons and co will be here. I be here is a farm, total bush.
Yeah. So that is it. I
But
think
we need to work on the substrate and the environment because they are not encouraging.
Yeah.
Maybe your wheat bran content is
no,
low.
this is like basically poultry manure.
Poultry manure, no wheat bran.
The point is, the spot we are getting a poultry manure from is also another issue. Because if the farmer is constantly removing the litter, then you might not get the quality
Yeah.
you want. I hope you get it. It's only when the farmer is lazy and then the litter sits for a long time. That is when you get the concentration you want. But if the farmer is the type who is more into hygienic of his farm, then you would constantly remove the litter, which will result into poor quality concentration of the nitrogen or whatever you want it in there. So
The
I don't
poultry
think-
manure, they lead to contamination. They cause high contamination rate.
So what we are going to do is to fumigate this place
Yeah.
thoroughly and then get everything out and then bring the next batch, which is well, like with all the suggestions.
Yeah. And
considered.
also check the quality of the spawn because these mushrooms they are like a abandoned mushroom.
So meaning we shouldn't use this for our production, right?
Use which one for your production?
The tissue.
No. Get a strong mushroom.
Meaning you have to give me culture. Inside. If you
Okay,
really
sure.
trust-
If you need one, I can get you some.
yeah,
I
then
can get you the
can replicate.
PDA sample. And even if you want to pick a mushroom sample to do your culture, always take a strong colonized bag, separate it from your
Yeah, you said
general
it.
cropping house, and do a special cropping and take the first and second harvest only to do.
That has
That is
more
how,
vigor.
to do rather than.
I mean, this way the last batch,
So this way you have to,
take them off.
yeah. That is why, like after your first, second harvest, you don't get yield again. You don't take good care of the bags. You have to scrape everything off. Take care of all this thing. Remove that hard layer, then you sprinkle water again.
The rule, I think, part of some of these things, you might have the manual there, but then if you should go through the exercise every day,
Yeah.
because of the workload.
Beautiful. You come and see somebody's structures and like, wow, it's nice. Enter inside.
Like the inside is sometimes ugly.
Like the mushroom is not fruiting as it's
like
supposed
what
to
is
fruit,
happening?
but the structure and everything looks like Charlie is growing. Like mushroom is really doing well.
I think it's about what is feasible and some of the things we see on the web. You see that thing?
Yeah.
I'm talking of the little.
So for where the net is, all the upper part should have been ventilated with only the net. Although the room is dark, but it's very hot. All these bags didn't do well.
Yeah. We didn't even inoculate at all. Like we just decided not to inoculate them. Yes.
The incubation.
So basically the ventilation we need to improve, right?
Yeah. And the floor, you should incubation at least. You should do the floor, cast it.
Concrete.
If you even do a nice concrete crowd, some people even use tiles. You can put some of the bags on the floor.
Okay. And they will even do
Yeah, the down will be cool.
Yeah. So I know what happens is that you see hot air goes up. And once we don't have much of the space up, the hot air gets retained in the room.
Yeah. Can remove the top.
Yeah. But then we have to replace with net.
Yes. You have to cover with net. Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
a lot of work.
The thing is that if you wanted to...
You see, I think we were not smart. What happened was that we were like, we need to really build this one wall. You see that?
But was the person a mushroom farmer or like the architecture or the...
I and Christian brought the concept. But we didn't think of the other side of it, which is the heat. And then the whole humidity.
Even this one, you'd have do it one, like put space in between. Yeah, it would have been.
So now that we've made this one, we are thinking of how best we can retrofit to suit the setting we want. Because now we don't have the netting already. If we were to have the netting like the other one, we just
pulled it out.
But now that we don't have the netting, maybe we should do the netting on the inside and take off
the outside. Yeah,
the walls. So. I mean, we said it like later when we're struggling with the food and everything. At some point, we even gave up. Like we're so much exhausted, trying to find out what the cause is. And then he also brought up some stuff like.
What is this?
I think it's like kind of old abandoned spawn. Like.
It's not sorghum that you used to do it, so it's like chaff.
No, it's sorghum, but it's abandoned and old and.
What type of sorghum? Because this one is more like the chaffs of the sorghum.
The chaff? No, it's not the chaff. It's been long.
Even if it is long, it doesn't behave like this. All these things, like these things, they are even the things that we remove from top of the when we soak it, remove and throw away. Do you use all that?
What I'm saying is, it has opened. It has been here for long. Maybe the sorghum itself has opened and it has
sprout.
Yeah, into something else. But it's the sorghum itself.
Good.